Coronado. What you don't know is we're having so much fun already. My name is Lynette Perryman. I'm a local realtor here with Willis Allen in Coronado, and I have this website called parkbench.com/Coronado, exclusive to Coronado, so you guys can come to the website and learn more about the people here in our community, what they love about our community, and why they live here, how long they've lived here, but actually, even more importantly, more about their businesses, because you may not know these people, and I have the pleasure of introducing Elizabeth Collado. I hope I said that right.
Yes, you said
Perfect.
it right.
Elizabeth, thank you for doing this with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for being here and taking the time.
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit more about Coronado Glow, please.
Coronado Glow is a local spray tan company ran by myself, operated by myself, owned by myself and my husband, who's active duty military, so we're a veteran-owned company.
Okay.
And what I basically do is I give people a very healthy glow. So I hand apply a spray tan solution to the skin, and basically for anyone who's pasty and has a hard time getting a tan, come to me and I will fix you up.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's great. And so you have a mobile unit, so you can come here to your studio.
Yes.
1309 Inez Place.
Yes.
And this is beautiful. So I will definitely take some pictures of this afterwards so you can all see this. This is a nice cozy spot, very safe, comfortable spot, but she also will come to your house.
That's right. I have mobile, I also have mobile services as well. So, and I travel off island or over the bridge for those who don't live here in Coronado, but I felt it was very important to have a destination for people to come to, because obviously I can't be everywhere at once, but a lot more people can come to me. So that's where the studio.
And it shortens the time because you don't have to set up and break down, etc.
Absolutely.
So, and I was reading on your website, coronadoglow.com, that it is a safer alternative. Obviously, we know it's safer than the sun, obviously. And it's always a great way to get a base tan going into a kind of a base tan, so to speak. But also the products you use. So tell me a little bit more about the products.
So the products that I use are all natural, organic, vegan.
That's huge. That's great.
I mean, that's what's most important, that we're not putting chemicals onto the skin.
Which is our largest organ.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's the only one we've got. So so it's all natural, it's vegan, it's sulfate-free, paraben-free, it's environmentally friendly, it's PETA approved. So it's just really good products for the environment as well. It's environmentally friendly. So, there's nothing orange about it, which is important.
My husband asked me if I would come home orange, and I said no. That was a thing of the past.
Yeah,
absolutely. We're past that. Not doing that anymore.
Yeah. It comes down to time on the skin, application, percentage, color. There's a lot of different variables, and even a person's pH balance can affect the way a spray tan actually turns out.
Well, and you asked me when I came in, not you came in, about my wrists, and so that was a very interesting thing to me, is that you look at my wrist to determine what my undertones are.
That's right. Your undertone plays a part in the spray tan application, the color, and then also the time on your skin. So if you're someone who burns like really easily and is very pale, you do not want to leave a spray tan solution on your skin for a long time.
Right.
Because that is where you can throw that brassiness, because it's too much of this of the DHA, which is dihydroxyacetone, the active ingredient that dyes the skin. And we're dyeing the skin here. I'm not making you tan. I'm just applying a dye to the skin. If you have a very fair skin undertone or skin type that burns easy, too much is not a good thing in this arena.
Gotcha.
So you have to be very careful. So it's a
is it kind of like hair dye on hair?
It's like hair dye, same thing. It's the same thing. So and I tell my clients, treat your skin like you would dyed hair.
Okay.
So the less exposure to harsh elements, the better tan you're going to have. And even what you're doing with your hair prior to getting it dyed can actually affect the outcome of the color. So same thing. So it's preparation is key, maintenance, and everything else.
And the other thing I'd asked you is that I kind of die hard yoga, love to sweat. So how is that going to affect me?
So basically, when it comes to yoga or sport, I'm sorry, people are texting me like crazy here, so let me turn my phone off. Because
that's okay.
It's like, Elizabeth, we want our tan today, right now. I am
for
so
Mother's
sorry.
Day.
It's true. It's crazy this week. So let me just turn everybody off. We'll leave the music in the background.
All right,
sorry,
perfect.
folks. It's called
okay.
The Life of a Business Owner.
That's right. We're not going to edit that part out.
No employees here. It's just me. So basically, yoga and sports or anything that increases the temperature of the body can actually affect the tan. So if your pH balance is too high or too low, it can either overprocess or it can not take it all. Because this is a reaction with your amino acids and your skin and what your skin is doing. If you're too sweaty, that's not a good thing either. That's why I said don't shower too close to your appointment because it's waterlogged skin at that point. And if you have wet skin, the solution is water soluble. So what's going to happen the second it hits the skin? It's going to break down before it gets a chance to absorb and set. So for the deepest, darkest tan that your body will allow you to achieve naturally, you have to make sure that your prep and what you're doing is proper so you can actually allow the solution to do its work. So
that makes sense. Now, what if I had a big event tonight?
Okay.
Would you say, yeah, come on in, get the spray tan for your event tonight? Or would it be more like 24 hours in advance might be a better way to do that?
Here's the deal. If I spray you, a tan takes 24 hours to fully develop. I don't care what tan you're buying. It doesn't matter where you're getting, if it's something you put on your skin, if it's a self-tanner, whatever.
Gotcha.
24 hours to fully develop and cure. But you will start to see color at about 8 hours after you apply it, but it's not going to reach its full potential. So the only thing that I wouldn't do is put you in a tan that you would leave on for 8 hours. Because if you come in at 1 and you have an event at 6, you have to rinse that solution off. If you don't, well, it could be a very unnatural result.
I got it.
I could put you in a rapid rinse, which people are confused by. Rapid rinse doesn't mean you're going to get a rapid tan. It means you get to get the solution off the skin. So I could spray you at 1, you rinse at 4. And then you go to your event at 6, which is fine. However, you may not see much color, but you could slowly darken up throughout the night
during
and
the
be like,
event.
hey, I just got tan at nighttime. That is possible.
I love it. Optical illusions.
Yeah. And I personally, I will spray myself same day for an event that I have that evening with
You're used to this,
full knowledge, though, that I'm not going to be brown in 6 hours. I already know this. I know it takes 24 hours to get to that point. So, I really do my best to set realistic expectations for people. I have people that come weekly, and they just come every week, and that's what it is. I have people that get sprayed the day before an event or the day of an event because they know the process of tanning, of getting a spray tan. So, but I let people know what to expect so they're not disappointed. That's what's most important is, you're just not going to get, you can spray temporary bronzer on the skin by all means, but the tan itself, it takes time. So,
absolutely. Just like it does if you're laying out in the sun. I mean,
It does.
But much more safe.
Much more safe.
Much more safe.
Much more safe. Absolutely.
So, a little bit off the subject. How long have you lived here?
I moved down to San Diego in 2015, and then moved to Coronado in 2016.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
And I love it because it reminds me of home. I grew up in a 2 square mile town where everyone knew each other.
Which is where?
So Millbrae. So I'm from the Bay Area, born in San Francisco, and then raised in Millbrae, like from 5 on. And it's a very small town, and everyone knows each other. So it's not like you can kind of get away with much without someone finding out. And when I came to Coronado, I was like, and it reminds me, the aesthetics reminds me of home. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love it here. I totally get it. Because, I love Coronado. Everyone here is beautiful. They're wonderful. And I love all the little inner workings and all the little quirks that it has. And I felt home. I was like, oh, okay, I found home in SoCal. Thank God.
That's so great.
So, because I'm not a big city girl. I was born in San Francisco. I was always in San Francisco. Lived there till I was like 5 years old. But the thing is, I'm not the city girl. I really like the small town feel.
Me too.
I'm a huge community person. I love getting involved.
That's great.
And
so you told me how I love Coronado as well. I'm from Iowa originally. But I was just like a little suburb of the city. So we have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, totally. And and so...
And San Diego's right across
I was raised on the peninsula. We're legit. I had the bay in my backyard and the ocean on the other side. And it's exactly like here. So it really is no different than here, except here is smaller, quainter. The weather's amazing.
That's true.
Can't complain about that. So
so what do you do when you're not spraying?
Oh God, sleeping. Trying to find time to spray tan myself. Because
Exactly.
Now, what do I do? I have another business that I run actually up north still. So I do that, and then I help out my friends with their kids, and I hang out with
Nice.
my dogs and spend time with my husband when he's around.
You probably love the food around here. Any favorite restaurants?
I do love the food around here. Favorite restaurants? Love everything. I love getting a good old burrito right around the corner. Give me the
Clayton's Takeout?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Coronado burrito. I love getting a smoothie over at Juice Crafters.
Yes.
So that place is really good.
Get, like,
the Divine
really
Start
good
often
place.
with a shot of protein and some
Oh,
protein in
nice.
there. It's really good.
Very good. Very healthy.
So, my favorite over at Tartine is their chocolate, their bread pudding.
Oh,
Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul.
that's a good one.
That
That's one that's like almost worth
That's-
not eating that day.
I literally
and
will
just
get that
having
and have that only. And you just warm it up and you
Yeah.
put the whipped cream on top. It's to die for. I love it.
To
I do
know
want to
you
say
better.
one thing
Yes,
about
please do.
spray tanning, though.
Okay, yes, keep
something
going.
about who I am real quick.
Okay.
With why I started this, because I
Okay.
think it's something important. I
Yes.
had melanoma 5 years ago, and so
Oh.
I was diagnosed,
Okay.
and I'm a survivor. And I'm not knocking tanning beds, folks, nor am I knocking the sun. We all need our vitamin D.
Right, right.
But I was in tanning beds from 16 until 36 years old, so I'm 41 now. And it was a very scary thing because cancer is a silent killer. I've lost many family members to cancer, and then when I noticed this literally a black dot on my neck, it was black, and it was so prominent but so tiny. I knew what it was. And I had been in tanning beds at nighttime because I was working during the day, not like I'm going out laying in the sun,
Right. Right.
and I know that definitely attributed to me getting melanoma.
Right,
So
right.
they're safer tanning alternatives are out there. I got into spray tanning because of that. I didn't start my business here because of that. But if it wasn't because of spray tanning, because I was addicted to tanning beds, who knows what would be happening with me today.
Right.
So I stress heavily, please wear sunscreen. Okay? Baby oil is a thing of the past.
Absolutely.
Don't do it anymore. And make sure you're applying every 30 minutes, or every 60 minutes at least, and
Right.
be consistent with it. Buy makeup that has sunscreen in it, SPF, broad spectrum, whatever you can get. I have great mineral makeup that I use that has, sunscreen in it.
Right.
But it starts at a very young age. So kids who have sunburns when they're younger, they're 35% chance higher to get
Right.
skin cancer. If you've been in beds, you're 75% chance higher to get melanoma. So, and that's melanoma itself. So just
Right.
please be careful. And if you burn easily and want a glow, you can come and see me, and I will help you achieve that without damaging your skin.
Right.
Right. But please wear sunscreen.
Absolutely.
Please, that's the one thing. We're here in the sun all the time too.
And the thing is,
People
too,
forget.
we do, and even on a cloudy day like today.
It's awful right now.
I know. It absolutely is. This is the worst
It
time
is.
to get burnt because
Absolutely.
people think that they're safe because
Yep.
the sun is hidden behind clouds.
And it's not.
And then the other part of that is that
right.
people don't reapply. And
No.
then they put on a certain number SPF and they think they're good for the whole day.
No,
and
you're
it's
not.
just false belief.
That's
so,
right. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so
Absolutely.
glad that you
Yeah.
touched on that. So, and having said that, about how long does a spray tan last?
Oh, so
I mean, obviously it's different. on everybody.
everyone is different. It depends on your skin. Usually 7 to 10 days is the amount. If you have really, really dry skin that sheds a lot, flakes off a lot,
Yeah.
your tan is going to go with it because we're
Right.
dyeing the skin, right? So they might only get 5 days out of it. But with proper prep, that's where the longevity comes from. And then your
Gotcha.
aftercare. 10 days. Mine
Okay.
sometimes lasts 12.
Nice.
But on my website you can go and check out all the tips and tricks and everything, and it'll explain to you the length and
Right.
longevity and how to prepare for a spray tan as well. And then of course I'm always available, as you can tell, because my phone's always ringing because I make myself available to you.
Having said that, what is
There.
your number where people can
Oh.
reach you?
You can call me at 650-288-8778. That is my direct cell phone number.
Awesome. And we can
So,
book directly online.
You can book online up to 24 hours prior to the time of your spray tan. Same
Okay.
day appointments. You have to call me because I do try to plan my life. So I do require 24-hour advance booking, but I do have same day available.
Okay.
Usually I have 1 or 2 slots available, but usually 24 hours in advance is best. This also gives you the opportunity to properly prep.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay.
that's the most important.
Absolutely. And all that
preparation.
information is on your website.
Yes,
so
it
www.coronadoglow.com.
That's right.
Come and see Elizabeth. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
you're welcome.
I appreciate you meeting
My
with
pleasure.
me. And
Absolutely.
so much.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it. All right. Bye, Coronado.
Bye, Coronado.